I made this video because I really don't understand why there aren't more people out crabbing late in the season. I've been able to get fairly consistent results. Here are some of my techniques, and thanks for watching. Well, I was here on opening day of crab season, late in 2024, and there wasn't a parking spot in this lot. You had to park out on the street, and it took you about 40 minutes to get in the line to get launched. Here I am launching with two other boat trailers in the parking lot and parking in the closest spot to the ramp. Some of you might think I'm just bragging about having a good day, but I've been out 3 times over the last 2 months, all with similar results. I like to divide my cooler. That way I can easily sort my crabs from smaller to larger. And when I have a limit, a smaller one goes back and the larger one is kept. At the end of this video, I'll show you what software I use to pick such a nice day between all the storms we've had. You couldn't ask for a much nicer March day on the ocean. Pretty spectacular out here. Well, I'm going to bait up my bait bags, and here's my big secret: chicken. I have a theory. I've tried everything. I've tried all kinds of fish heads, fish carcasses, cat foods, everything. You know, you catch the most crabs with chicken or any bait if you put the pot where the crabs are. I have never noticed any difference. And all these guys on YouTube that set this stuff up, you know, a test, then put their pots in different places, it doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I can set a pot down and then 100 yards and pull it up an hour later and nothing. And 100 yards over, same bait, same pot, same everything, and it's loaded with crab. So it's where, it's where the crab are. And until they get a depth sounder or a fish finder that can see where crab are, you know, it's a hit or miss thing. My first set, I have some places marked that I've done well before on my GPS, so I'll use those as a starting point. Places I've pulled up and had a couple keepers at a time, so I know it's a decent spot, so I'll set there. But then I'll do a wide set. I'll take the pots and I'll spread them out pretty far apart. So if one spot isn't good, then I can cover another spot. And if that's hotter, then I'll pick up my other pots and put them around that spot. So anyway, that's the theory. Okay, 1 hour set, a little bit more, a couple minutes. I'll have to fix that bait bag. That's no good. Door open. Looks like another keeper. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. There's some in there. That's the third pull. Mark this spot. There's several keepers in there. Yeah, for sure. Might be a short day. Man, we're doing good. We're doing real good. It feels heavy because it's full of beeping crab. I got my limit. So when I pull up a good pot like that, I mark it with a mark that I'm not going to erase on my GPS, so I can come back. And then I reset just 100 feet or 200 feet away. Yeah, it's not too bad. About a couple hundred feet, maybe 300 feet away from where I pulled that good pot up. There's something I wanted to mention when using these inexpensive traps. Now, I've had, you know, you can spend $100 for a trap. I bought these at the end of the season for $5 a piece, you know, and you can see what from the video today, they've done pretty good. I will say one modification I've made to these. Now, we're down here where I'm at, I don't put weights on them because there just isn't that much current. But one other modification I made was I put some stainless mesh on the gates here, and that's because I've watched videos of underwater videos of crab trying to get in, and they get their claws stuck underneath here, and they sit there forever trying to figure out how to open the door because one of their claws or legs is on the top of this crossbar. So what I've done is put that there, and I really think it helps. It lets the crab get in easier. So anyway, that's a hint for you. One keeper in there. Yeah, that's a good crab. That's the biggest of the day. Yeah, for out here right now, it's good. It's 6.5. Well, I've got my limit. Sort them, throw back my shortest, but still got to pull my pots back up. I think I'll do a little fishing, give it a half an hour, and head in. So one pull, of 6 traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11 crab, 11 legals. Like I said, I will, just for the fishing gang, I'll toss back my shorts here shortly. Nada. The catch better than I did on opening day. I use a software program called Windy on my phone and desktop computer. It's pretty accurate to maybe even a week out. And I used 2 functions on it, the wind and the swell. If the wind is under 10, I'm good. And if the swell is 5 or under, I'm good. Those are usually pretty good days. You can see that Monday the 24th met that criteria. But as I move the slider back further in the week, the wind and the swell pick up and make it not good days. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you out there.